Yo, what's up with it? It's your boy Noonie. It's Leo in the third house, and we back with another reading.
Yo, what's up with it? This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the third house, back with another reading. This is going to be another pick a card reading. We're going to be asking the question, who's spying on you? So, I haven't done this in a long time, I think since I first started. So I wanted to, dive back into this question and see who's just checking on us. You know what I mean? Yep, that's it. Nothing big, nothing profound. Just that. Hey, y'all, thanks, man. Thanks for being here. Cause this be yeah, this be so enjoyable, man. I could have never imagined. You know what I mean? That's the big part. Like I never could have imagined this being this way. So, thanks to those people who be liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, getting involved. Appreciate y'all. I got 4 piles, right? You seen that picture, right? You seen that picture? I think I might make it the what's that thing called? Dang, I can't. I'm having a brain fart. Thumbnail. So I might make it the thumbnail so that way you can pick your pile from there and see if it worked that way. And then I'm gonna try to put it in the video in the front like I've been doing and see how that works. If y'all like it that way, let me know. You know what I mean? We're gonna try. I might try another way. I got some other ways to try it. We're gonna see. All right. But anyway, 4 piles. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4. All right. Pick your pile or piles. I'm gonna get started over here with pile 1. Boom. Pile 1. So, pile 1, who's spying on you? Okay, so definitely somebody who feels out in the cold because we got the 5 of Pentacles. But this could be somebody who's loyal. They're like watching you on the outside. They're definitely in there in a hangman energy. This could have been somebody you had an ending with. Because you have mediator here. So they could be spying because maybe they want to balance the situation out. With yin energy, this is about like a gentle approach. All right, so the first card out though is dog spirit. And dog spirit is be loyal to what you love. So this person may be in believing yourself. Squirrel spirit is right next to it. So this person could be, all right, so I know squirrel spirit in terms of like, it's believing yourself. This is like having all the creative tools, having all the abilities to like make things happen for yourself and knowing it. And so this could be a person who's evolving or maybe they're just kind of like observing you because you have skills or you're making use of everything that's around you because loyal dog spirit, right? I know somewhat about the explanation of the card, and I know that in the like definition somewhere in there it was like that you the dog spirit like understands that people are evolving. So I kind of feel like, and with home, it's like you got Earth here, which is home, and so I feel like maybe this is like a family member or a parent or someone who's close to you, or like a mentor because fire is here, which is like a mentor. So this could be someone who's seen you evolve or watched you grow. This could also just be someone who just like, gave you a little bit of advice, seen you, they just watched you expand. This is someone who might even inspired you or someone who might have encouraged you, like gave you a way to because what it is they're spying, they're seeing you hold your vision. You're seeing you hold your dream. And so who this person is, they could be someone who's very stubborn, but yet very relaxed, very chill. They could be a person who's very cocky. I feel like more like cocky. Very self-assured. They're very true to their cause. All right. Now this is a person who's very energetic or very vibrant. They could come off as a mentor. They could be someone who very much explains things. They give a homely feeling. Now they could be someone who they could be somebody who works out because you got Earth here, and this is about taking care of your body. So they may eat good. They may be like vegan, or they may have like a lot of because she's got fruit on her head too. So it could be like like they juice or they do something of that sort, or it's just they just pay attention to their health. They pay attention to their body. This could be someone who gets active too. So they could be like somebody in the gym, or they could be someone who does yoga, or walks or hikes, or they do something active. They play sports. You know what I mean? But they also have a lot of information, and so they may share. And this, like I said, I think this may be like someone who's older than you, or it could be like a mentor or a family member, or just somebody who's in shape, and they get things doing. But they have like a feminine air to them, where they're very receptive, very kind, very nurturing, very gentle. Now they could be a bit stubborn, but they are fair. Now it's the person who learns from past mistakes. All right, they are a person who sometimes has like a control issue, but they're learning to release that. They're transforming their view of you. That's what it is about. Like they're kind of like in a stagnancy. Now you could have had some type of ending or a transformation with this person, because we have the Hangman with the Death here. So let me give you the signs real quick. So we have Capricorn, Scorpio, and Pisces. Then we also have Libra. Then we have Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. All right. And those are the signs I got. All right. So this person has released something. Maybe they might be going through like a financial difficulty. Maybe if there's not financial difficulty, then they're just like starting to release their beliefs. The way that they see you is changing. You know what I mean? And so that's why they're spying on you, because they're having to look at you from the outside in. You know what I mean? With the Hangman and the Death, this is a transformation of the way you see things. But this is also a transformation that gives you like an enlightenment. Now with the Hangman in reverse, they haven't quite seen you differently yet, but they're looking at you. They're getting like more information. Like they're being enlightened by you. So this is just changing their previous beliefs, and this is why they're spying on you, because right now currently they feel like they're stuck. Now this could have been somebody that you separated from, because I needed this separation to realize how much I really do love you. So this could be somebody from your past. You know what I mean? Or just someone who was like a close friend, a close family member. You know what I mean? Where maybe if they don't, they love you, but so it may be like maybe now they appreciate you more. But this is because that's what the Hangman energy is about. It's about understanding. It's gaining understanding through sitting still and just kind of like looking at this situation. We call it stagnancy, but it's not really stagnancy. It's a period of growth. We just can't see it underneath what's happening. It's kind of like behind the scenes almost. And when you're dealing with the Hangman energy, it's kind of like being behind the scenes, because you're just observing. You're not quite seeing things clearly. It represents Pisces, so just like that Neptune energy where things are a bit watery and you're not really, seeing them all the way clear. All right. So this person might have felt stuck, and you're changing their beliefs. They're releasing this belief and transforming this energy. This could also be about starting to recognize resources, or starting to recognize other people around them, because the Five of Pentacles that's what it's a call to. It's a call to recognize that you have other possibilities, that there's resources, there's help around you, because right after that comes the Six of Pentacles, which is charity. So the Five of Pentacles is about, and with the Hangman here, this is about recognizing that there's other possibilities, or that there's people around me, that I'm not alone, or that I'm not isolated. You know what I mean? And so this person has changed their perspectives, their beliefs, and they're spying on you. And so I feel like they changed their beliefs on you. Maybe they're becoming more receptive now, starting to believe in them. They're gaining more confidence. But I felt like in the beginning they're cocky. So they could be a fire sign, because now I'm looking at because it says fire. So it could be that, and it could be an earth sign too, because we have that. So it could be Taurus, Virgo. The only signs I don't really have is Cancer, Aries, and Aries is a fire sign, so I don't have Cancer. But pretty much all the other signs are here. All right. Anyway, this person is now starting to like trust in their intuition. That's what's being gained here. They're starting to trust in their intuition and learn from the past. But they're just spying on you because they feel like they were left out in the cold. So here's the advice. Feelings, which you have suppressed for a very long time, are yearning to be acknowledged and expressed. You are torn between what you think is the right thing to do and that's okay. This isn't your advice. I understand what this is. This is for somebody else. This person is a person who maybe is loyal. They could be, so they could be someone that you know from the past. They're a bit stubborn, but they're still very feminine, even if they're masculine. They're still very feminine, very receptive, very nurturing, right? They're very confident, very cocky, but loyal. So they could either, if they're loyal, they could be loyal to you or they could be loyal to someone else. Now, with the, they could be a person who also gave you a bit of information or gives you wisdom, what I mean, maybe a word or two here, like if you post on Facebook or social media, or if you're at the gym or if you're wherever, they may give you, a word or two of advice. Now this could also be, like someone who's like a family member as well, because I feel that energy too, because it's a mentor energy with being loyal to you. So, it's something like that here. Now, if it isn't quite that, because, it's a bunch of different stories, because that's what I'm really getting here is a bunch of different stories. This is a person who could be self-indulgent a bit, very stubborn, very self-assured, very conceited, but they're learning from the things in the past. They're learning now, basically to project into their future. Like the mistakes that they encountered, they're not going to be pretty much repeating them. They're learning to move forward, you know what I mean? And whatever they learned in the past is what they're taking forward with them, because you've changed their perspective, and that's really just why they're watching you. They have deeper feelings or emotions that they want to express with you, but they're conflicted, and I'm not for sure why they're conflicted, but this says here that they needed time alone. They needed this separation to realize how much they do love you. And with the Hangman energy here, that's just that energy of recognizing. And with this Libra energy here, this is someone who's kind of balanced and fair, but at the same time, sometimes they can be sometimey, or they can be more caring for themselves, which can come off as selfish. And with this fixed energy, you know what I mean, that's that stubborn energy. It's more focused on themselves. And so maybe you changed, this dynamic. You might have changed this, because the death is here, so there's a transformation, and that's why maybe you ended this, and now they're trying to figure out, try to see things more clearly. There's some type of exposure to them now that they're starting to recognize, and so they're recognizing that they have deeper feelings here, and they're starting to release, like, maybe a pattern, because fours can be patterns. So maybe they're releasing patterns or releasing previous beliefs, people, patterns, ways of doing things, you know what I mean? That's what the Four of Pentacles is. Okay, so let me go over signs one more time. We don't matter. Anyway, pile one, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the third house. Yup, what's up with it? I'm back. So my cousin came by here, and I messed up the routine a little bit. But anyway, we back. So this is gonna be, for pile two. Anyway, boom. Pile two. So, pile two. Who's spying on you? Okay, someone who's going through a transformation, trying to make their dreams real. There could be a creator then. Could be an artist. Could be a painter. We got Leo, Gemini, Capricorn, Aquarius, Cancer, Leo. Okay, so this person is not having fun. Oh, dang, they're looking at it says they look at your account. They look at your social media through fake accounts, a friend's account, or through a fake account. Oh yeah, they see, okay. So they see you as a star, as attractive, bossy. They feel like this would be like some type of karmic relationship, maybe, because I see justice here, or some type of imbalanced relationship. This is the why. That's the first thing I was noticing, was the why. The star, and it's like all the attention is here, or at least they see you as somebody important to them, what I mean? But they're looking at your social media, so they must see you as a star of their life. And we got fountains here, and fountain here is about sharing your creative vision with others, so this could be a person who does that as well. And you have communication too, so they're a communicator. All right, now this could be a person who helps people through, because we got trusting in the magic, right, which is the white raven spirit, with make your dreams real. So this is like, maybe this is a creator of some sort, what I mean, who has another social media account. Or this could be, because it's taboo here. So this is somebody who, when I see taboo here, this lets me know this is somebody who you're not supposed to be with, okay? Now, and you got mask here, and mask is about having, it's got, what's this here? What is this? Uranus and Mercury. All right, so Uranus and Mercury, that energy is having weird thoughts, unorthodox thoughts. So this with taboo is like they must like you. All right, because the King of Wands in reverse, right, is like having sexual tension but not feeling like you can proceed. And then we have taboo here. All right, and then with the Justice in reverse, this is like that energy of feeling like, you know, like it's a karmic, like, you know, it's like almost like it would be breaking the law in their mind. You know what I mean? Like it's, you know what I mean? That's what it comes off as. This could be a creator too, or this could be maybe a friend or like a friend of a friend. You know what I mean? Because we got third house. Third house is about close family, close friends, or people who feel like friends or feel like family. You know what I mean? It's like that closeness. You know what I mean? It's within the circle. It's like within the area. You know what I mean? You know of them. They know of you. It's your neighborhood. All right. And this is a mask here. It's the mask here. But the thing is, they have like, you know, they want to share some type of long-term vision with you. They're visionary. They could be a dreamer. They're artists of some sort. They have maybe a social media platform as well. Anyway, they're going through a transformation. They're becoming, you know, who they are, and they're making themselves known. You know, because with this make your dreams real, they're going after their dreams. You know, they're putting themselves out there. They may not really quite know how, but they're trusting in spirit. They just don't really know how or what to do. And now they may be wanting to mend a relationship. This could be that too. They could want to mend a relationship because we got mending here in reverse. And this is like not really knowing how to let go of past relationships because they're not really trusting in spirit to kind of like lead them into it. You know, but this is taboo. This is someone who maybe, I just feel like they maybe you shouldn't be with them, or like it's something about it that isn't accepted. You know what I mean? This could be like a boss or a manager who's above you. This could be somebody who's, like I said, this is somebody in your close network though, like a friend of a friend, close. It's close. And so that's it. They just have some type of attraction to you, or maybe you're doing something that's taboo. You know, but there's like a level of intensity here that they have for you. You know, but I really feel like they just feel like it would be an injustice to actually move forward because you got the Ace of Pentacles here. They want to offer you something, but it's almost like it's you know, it's an injustice. Like it's not balanced almost. You know what I mean? But it would be, this is like, because it's two major arcanas here for me with the Star and with the Justice. This is still a life-changing relationship. So I don't think they're going to do anything. It's kind of like they want to. They have a strong desire to do something, and they're watching you through somebody else's social media. So they have an intention to want to do something. They're just watching you just be you. They're just like admiring you. You could be pregnant. You know what I mean? Like they're just admiring your body, admiring who you are. You know, just like your whole essence. You're just doing your own thing. You know, this could be a creator. You know, but this is a person who's having issues with change, or like they don't like change. All right. Anyway, they're very good at socializing. Like, you know, I think of social. When I see butterfly, I think of social butterfly. You know, and then they're creative. You know what I mean? They could be an artist, a painter. You know, they could have a social. Like I said, they could have a social media, because that's what's really coming out. Is like they have confidence. You know, they're very confident. They're very self-assured, but they're like a social butterfly. They're like outgoing. But to be with them possibly, or for them to be maybe spying on you, is some level of taboo. Something that they have to keep hidden because the mask is here. Something they have to keep hidden. You may be friends of a friend, close friends, you know what I mean, family or something, family of a, you know what I mean, it could be a brother, not a brother, I mean maybe, but not like your brother, maybe your brother, but I mean like somebody, maybe like your, I don't know, maybe like your boyfriend's brother, your cousin's best friend or something, you know what I mean, I don't know, it's somebody like in that area, you get what I mean, it's like, it's in that area, something like that, you know what I mean, and it could be kind of, you know, it could be looked at as like, you know, wrong, and that's what taboo. That's what the, you know, taboo represents. But it's like it's almost like a carnal energy of wanting to have it, because, like I said, with the mask here, this has that Aquarius energy, and there's Gemini energy as well right next to it. So there's a lot of thoughts about it. They're ruminating about it. And this is shadow energy, so they're ruminating about it. All right, they've been thinking about this for a while, and then even for them to take the next step to even go to following your social media through somebody else's account, that's something else. Now, this person probably is wondering, like, where do they go from here? You know what I mean? They're kind of like, you know, they don't really quite know. They're just kind of like just letting things happen. They're in this energy of like letting life flow. So I really feel like this is a social butterfly type of person. Like they may fluctuate between like what's next, like what should I do next, you know? But at the same time, they're just, you know, just going with what's there. They're just making use of what's there. Because I feel like that with the mending, that's kind of like making use of what's there. Sometimes recycling relationships, and that's kind of who they are. But it's like it says, inspiration has arrived and will work through. So they could be some type of socialite, maybe. You know what I mean? That was a weird word that I just used because I don't really know exactly what it is. I think that socialite is like people who are like maybe in the upper echelon of society, but I'm not quite sure. So don't quote me on it. That was just the word that came to me. So it could be something like that. But they have a lot of dreams, because they could be a visionary of something. That's really who they are. I get like an artist sense, or just really artsy, or really like free flowy. Like that's really what it is. But it's like something about it is just something that they shouldn't, like, they shouldn't be here, or you shouldn't be knowing them, or something like that. They're just like watching you, and maybe they shouldn't be. Maybe something about that. But it's creating unusual thoughts in their mind. All right. So this is also a person who could be very critical of themselves. You know what I mean? They're learning to be more compassionate. Because it's like what they're doing is they're creating their own realities these days. Like they're going through a big transformation, but so they could be, with the butterfly thing, they could be becoming more attractive now. This could be a person who's becoming more attractive now, or something like that. It's something like that. What they're doing though is like connecting everything that's around them and making use of it for their transformation. They don't quite know what's going to happen, but they usually deal with struggling with change, you know what I mean? But right now they're like just kind of like learning to go with the flow. That's what's working for them. They're learning how to trust their intuition. So that's what's going on for them. This is who this person is. So I'm gonna give you signs one more time. It's Leo, Gemini, Cancer. I got Leo again. I got Capricorn, and I got Aquarius. I got Libra, and I got Aquarius again. So pile 2. That was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and that's Leo in the 3rd house. Oh my, I was about to, why did I do that? I got used to doing that. Yeah, that was kind of straight to the point. Anyway, boom, pile 3. This is your reading. So, pile 3, who's spying on you? Okay. Oh. Okay, so someone who sees your value, because we have know your worth, and you have soulmates, and it's in the upright. All right, this could be someone who has psychic abilities. This could be an Aquarius, could be a Sagittarius, Trap King. Okay, so all right. Trap King, that's something different. So that's the thoughts on their mind. So maybe they're. All right, so. We got the Empress twice from 2 different decks for the reason why they're spying on you. They see you as very attractive, very abundant, as a possible lover. With the soulmates for sure, they definitely see you as a soulmate. They see you as having a very deep, passionate, like there's a lot of like, look, this is in the middle. They have a lot of intensity. This is passion, and this is volcanoes. Volcano normally is about resentment. So this could be someone who has some type of resentment because maybe it feels impossible. Because it says believe in impossible. But they recognize, because you got recognition right next to skunk spirit. All right. So this is knowing your worth. All right. So they recognize you. They recognize your value. That's a definite from the jump. Now we got, let's give you the signs real quick. So we have Pisces, Aries, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Cancer, Libra, Taurus, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, and Leo again. Okay, so it could be multiple signs like this, or it could be just one sign, one person that I'm describing right here, right? But this person is is a soulmate, pretty much, right? But this person feels like this is impossible, or something about your relationship is impossible. But there's a lot of depth. There's a lot of it's like a lot of intensity, a lot of emotional intensity. But there's also some shadow stuff here. So they see you as someone. So I don't know, this Trap King, this is something different here, Release. I think of maybe you're from the hood, from the block, from the from the town, or let's just say this could be like smoking weed. All right, maybe they smoke weed, or maybe they trap. Maybe they trap. All right, that's who he may be. This may be a trapper. All right, but this is a person who's very adventurous as well. You know what I mean? So they're very outgoing, very charming, very, very bold. They're like dynamic. They're always on the go. That could be what I'm getting here. It could be like they're always on the go, but they're a person who shares. All right, so picture is about sharing with people emotional stories. So they could be like maybe like a counselor. They could be like a teacher, football coach, someone who has a lot of wisdom. But what they do is they connect with you, or they connect with people through sharing stories, sharing emotional stories, sharing emotional depth with other people and helping them heal. This is a healing card by sharing feelings and emotions, sharing an emotional depth with other people to help them heal and allow them to unleash their creativity. So this could be like a school teacher or something like that, or they just kind of like relate to people. You know what I mean? They're a person who relates to people on an emotional scale, helps them out. You know what I mean? Now this person wants to. They feel like they're not quite. They feel like they sabotage it. All right, so they want a brand new beginning, but because they feel like they sabotage this energy of like, because this feels like a happiness or like a savior, maybe like a savior. Maybe they feel like you were going to save them or like you were going to bless them, because she looks like this empress and this empress are two different emperors. Like this one is like they see you as like a holy grail. This one is like they see you as a baddie. You know what I mean? Or even if you're a dude, they see you. If you're my bros, bro, for once, just you can be a baddie for a second, bro. My bad. All right, not like trying to disrespect you, G, but for a second you can be a baddie just for a second. All right, so look. So, I'm seeing this as like the Mother Teresa moment. You know what I mean? Like they're seeing you as like this saint, right? But they feel like they self-sabotage maybe this brand new beginning. Now, this could be a person who's very emotional. They having a release. So they're coming into like their own form of power or independence. All right. And that's what I'm feeling like. They're coming into this level of independence. You know what I mean? Because that's really what they are. Like they have, I just feel like they have like really more so energy of like being detached and really like kind of looking at situations, and maybe that's how they gain information. Maybe that's how they learn from a distance. You know what I mean? Because it's more like they have a lot of intensity and they have a lot of premonition or have a lot of intuition, but they may also be like paranoid. Like they could be scary type. You know what I mean? Because this is about being paranoid, being paranoid. All right. Now, this person could, like I said, they could see you as like a saint or see you as like, like a motherly figure, like first like nurturing. Maybe you could be a mother. You know what I mean? They could see you as like, they see you as very, very attractive, very creative, very warm. You know what I mean? They see you as being like, saintly, godly. You know what I mean? Like a jewel. They want to give you a glass slipper or something. 'Cause that's what it feels like. You know what I mean? But they're like really cool. They give off the cool vibe. They don't push. You know what I mean? But like when they do talk, it's probably really warm. You know what I mean? And then when they're like, I guess maybe because they don't feel like it can happen, because believing the impossible is like they feel like this is like a once in a lifetime thing. That's how they feel about you. They feel like it's a once in a lifetime thing. That's what this is all about here. The tarot was explaining that, like they feel like this is a once in a lifetime thing, and so they want to show you, because now you got the Aquarius, which is show the world who you really are. So they might just want to like see you for like a one night stand. You know what I mean? Because the world can be success and it could be a brand new experience. You know what I mean? And maybe it's like, see, the eight of Pentacles is also like, it's like it could be self-sabotaging, but sometimes it's also like not wanting to put it into work, or not paying attention to the finer details. You know what I mean? It could also be because the eight is a manifestation, so it could also be like not knowing how to bring it into manifestation. You know what I mean? Because that's what it's feeling like. You know what I mean? Because you got the Seven of Swords here in reverse, which is like strategizing. Trying to figure it out, trying to put it together, trying to plan it. You know what I mean? But this is someone who's learning how to nurture themselves. And so I think this is what it's all about here. They're trying to connect with you, though. I just feel like with the tension here, I feel like it's sexual. It feels like it's something. It's like a lot of passion, just a lot, with it being a lot deeper to them. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm feeling like right here. So it says manifestation, believe in yourself, trust your instincts, follow your heart. Okay, so this person really wants to follow their heart in this moment. They're learning to find their level of authenticity, of being able to make a choice for themselves. They're just kind of like healing. I feel like they're healing. This person could be healing. You know what I mean? With the eight of coins, they could be also working hard. You know what I mean? Or feeling like they're putting their work into the wrong areas. You know what I mean? It could be like that. It could be this type of energy, because it's an energy of wanting to start over or have a new experience here. But at the same time, with this believing the impossible, this is like a once in a lifetime thing is how it feels like. You know what I mean? Like a fly by night thing. But they want to shower you with a lot of emotion and a lot of love. And so that's who's spying on you. This is a person who maybe feel like they have nothing left. But when I see tension here, I always think of it as a release. And this is a person who sees you as valuable, sees you as someone who's worthy of this of like attention. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like you're noticed. You get attention is what this person is recognizing about you. And they like your philosophy, they like your bold, blunt approach. But they just feel like this would be like an impossible feat. But they feel like this because it also okay. So look, because now that I'm thinking about it, what showed the world the real you, it's like this. It could be like a one-time thing on their mind, right? Or it could be like maybe they don't feel like it's possible, or they feel like for this to happen, this would have like so many variables would have to be, involved for me to be able to do this. That's what it seems like, you know what I mean? Because with the show, the world, the real you, it's like examining the things, examining a situation from a bigger picture with everyone involved. You know what I mean? And so that's with Sagittarius energy and with Aquarius energy. Those are two of the two signs that have the long term or that wide body spectrum. So this person sees. I even want to say that they may even see into the future because I got the eye. So they have psychic ability. Yeah. They definitely have psychic ability. So that's what I'm feeling like. Okay. Definitely feeling like it. But I feel like they don't really quite know. Or they're being either too self-critical, you know what I mean, of what they're trying to do, because the 8 is a manifestation. They want to create something here, but they feel like they're going about it the wrong way, or like they're going to self-sabotage, something here, you know what I mean? And so they're being analytical. They're really trying to perceive or think about how they're going to do this. Yeah, that's really it. That's really it. So, pile 3. That was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and that's Leo in the third house. Boom. Pile 4. So, pile 4. Who's spying on you? Oh, dang. What happened to these cards? Any more? All right. Cat spirit, independence, new life. Looking at the bigger picture. Okay. Oh. Okay. So this is someone who might feel like they have the moral high ground. They're spying on you. They feel like they're not getting the attention or the recognition that they deserve. This could be this is a very independent person. We have cat spirit here, but you know what's really funny? Because all right. So this is really funny. Okay, because this is all right. So this is kind of confusing. But we're going to try to break it down with it for a second because, I'm sorry. I just laughed, yo. I'm sorry. Because just looking at it, like, it makes no sense, but someone is living this story somehow. And I mean, I'm not going to say it doesn't make no sense. It's just that it's crazy to me. Like, I'm trying to understand it, but I guess that's what it is. Like, all right, so check it out. So someone who's they're independent, right? This could be someone from the past. Friends with benefits pops up, right? But this is where it gets crazy because right next to cat spirit is the biome, right? And biome deals with needing to find a way to be a part of the whole. So this is a person who is naturally independent, and you might have been friends with benefits with them in the past because we have new life in reverse. Now, they're trying to see a bigger picture, and that's what biome is as well as this Sagittarius energy here, right? So let's give you the signs real quick. All right, so it's Sagittarius, Leo, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Leo again. All right, and that's what I got. I forgot what Juno was. Maybe Juno was like Cancer. I don't know. We're not going to say that yet. But I already said Cancer anyway. Okay, so it's a person who likes being independent. Now they could have been from the past, or they're trying to rebirth a situation. Could have been friends with benefits. All right. This person is trying to be very receptive. We got the sacral chakra here, so it's definitely sex. All right. And with so it's definitely a feeling of being independent. They feel like they weren't getting enough attention, or that they had to fight for your affection, because you got 7 of Wands upright, 6 of Wands in reverse, right? And this is a progression. They were feeling like maybe they were fighting for affection or fighting for attention, so they may be having disputes with family, disputes with close loved ones or something like that. So what they're trying to do is, you got commitment here, and then you have bridge, all right? So this is who's spying on you, all right? So this is someone who's very, very masculine, and they could be even feminine, right? But they're very masculine, very sexual. This could have been a past friends with benefit person, because that's what they're spying. This is why they're spying as well. This could be someone who's very guarded. Now they're learning to be more receptive, learning to be more, not passive, but like allowing, you know what I mean? They're allowing, they're becoming more open to possibility. That's what's being healed within them. So they're normally a person who's independent, but they're learning to be a part of the whole. So they're not just thinking about themselves. So they could be kind of selfish, because with friends with benefits, this doesn't seem like clear lines. It doesn't seem like clear lines. And when I see Juno, I always think of Juno as being about spousal relationships. So it could be like a relationship. It could have been a relationship. Oh, okay. That's what it could have been. It could have been a relationship, because they're learning to open their heart and receive. All right. This person is like very prideful, but they're trying to find a way to connect with them. But now, if this is also a person who's very connected with other people, they have very good connections, or they're very a good people person. They're very communicative, very talkative. But they're very upbeat as well, but a loner maybe. Maybe they're always alone, because cat spirit is here as alone, but they're yet a part of a bigger whole. So they're like a part of maybe a bigger group, or like, like a family, not family line, but this anyway, or this could have been, it still could have been somebody from the past, but I also feel like this could have been someone who's, they're independent by themselves, but they're still a part of like the community, or a community, like they're within your community, like they're within your area. Okay, so they're by themselves, but they're a part of a whole. So that's what I'm really saying. And this is a person who is looking at the bigger picture. They could be very blunt with their communication, or they could be very straightforward with the way that they express stuff. It's definitely someone from the past, because I keep seeing this new light with the independence, and then friends with benefits. So you guys were probably freelancers, or free, people who were free of them, doing whatever you guys wanted to do, because they just felt like they weren't getting enough attention, or they weren't being recognized and valued. Well, value isn't really a 6 of Wands. It's just being recognized. They weren't being accommodated. And it could also be an energy of conceitedness. Of being a bit too self-assured of their decisions, and feeling like they had the higher the moral high ground. And with the Knight of Cups, I always think of the Knight of Cups as being a person who sees other opportunity. They seize other opportunities. So that could be that too as well. Like maybe fighting off competition, or fighting off commitment. Maybe they could be fighting against commitment. Maybe that's who it could be. Maybe this person is kind of like, against commitment. All right, but they feel like, because I can't breathe. So it's an energy of feeling like it was too much. Like it was too much pressure. Like you were forcing too much, or like there was too much going on. So now they're spying, as a way of trying to get attention, because you're not giving them attention anymore. That's what it's about. They feel like they want to get your attention again. They want to offer you something, maybe apology, But with the Ten of Pentacles, this is something unorthodox. This isn't really. It's something. It's like an ending. It's like a patching up of an ending, or it might be some money. It could be like some non-traditional money as well too. Maybe their taxes. Taxes already came. Did y'all get your taxes yet? Taxes could have already came, or it could be like, maybe they want to bet lottery, or something, inheritance. Because that's how I look at it, is like non-traditional money, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. But it could also be like maybe apologizing. Could be like a family dynamic, because it's like friends with benefits, then receptivity, but then you have commitment and marriage and long-term relationships. So it's like they were trying to find, like you guys were trying to find a way to like mix that, maybe like match that. This who this person was. Like you guys might have been trying to mix friends with benefits into like a relationship. Where it was like an equal give and take with loyalty and partnership. Like something like that. And because bridge means about finding a mutual ground. And then, right, like I said, with the cat spirit and biome, this is like being independent yet part of a whole. So this is who this person is, and this could have been a person from the past who you just had, casual 1-2, that's what it really seems like. So, but they're learning to be more receptive, allowing their heart, and breathing and being authentic, being real with who they are. They're finding a sense of personal power, you know what I mean? And they're actually becoming a leader in their life. They're finding more pride in themselves, and they're seeing the bigger picture to this all. So I'm seeing that they're seeing a bigger picture to the past, to what happened, and now they're trying to find a way to bridge the gap. Pretty much, they want to find a way to bridge the gap. They see you as very attractive, and they see you as a new opportunity, a new experience. You know what I mean? But it's just it could be unethical, because sometimes Ten of Pentacles could be unethical, and maybe that's what the offer is. I'm getting a lot of that. Maybe I don't know. I'm getting like a lot of like, maybe it's like unethical, or like it's not considered regular beliefs. That's what I'm getting, because Ten of Pentacles could be breaking family traditions, and and then having a strife with family about that. You know what I mean? So they could want to patch something up like this, and so there's sexual energy here, and then for some people it's not sexual energy. For some, for some it is, because it says friends with benefits, and I know what friends with benefits is. You know what I mean? But that's what it say. So this person is ready to let go of suffering, all right? And they're looking for a new opportunity. They want to strengthen a bond. And like I said, with the bridge here, this is about, connecting. So they want to have a relationship with you that is like a marriage, but yet you guys are single, independent. You know what I mean? You guys are part of a whole, yet independent. And that's why they're spying on you, all right? They just see you as very beautiful. They want you to be their hubby or their wife, and they want to be, in a relationship, yet independent. They want you guys to come together as friends with benefits and be lovers, and maybe build something. Because with Juno, it's like marriage, but it's a partnership about, it's give and take. It's what you guys are willing to settle for, what you guys are willing to negotiate for, and that's really what it's about. Like, that's what they want to express. That's why they're spying, to try to get a bigger gist, it seems. So, this could be a smoker too. This could be somebody who smokes. Could be a respiratory here. If they're not a smoker, this is someone who works out, maybe who runs, jogs, cardio. You know what I mean? If not working out, like just cardio or something like that. They do something of that sense. All right. So, pile 4, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and that's Leo in the 3rd house.